Hi everyone, I'm Keralis and welcome to a brand new adventure in City Skylines, but this time it's City Skylines 2. So just sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you want to see more of the series, make sure to leave a like on this video and a comment down below. And also a huge shout out to Paradox Interactive for sponsoring the first episode in this series. So Paradox, thank you. And everyone, check out the link in the description. But without further ado, we have a city to build. And the first thing we will do is to get some anxiety. I'm not sure anybody else is like this, but when I'm playing games like this, picking a map, it's the hardest bit. It just does something with me because this is a map which we will be living with for quite some time to come. And I've been looking at the maps. This is the maps I've got. I believe if you pre-order the game, you get Tampere and San Francisco as extra maps, but I don't have those. But I've been looking at the maps and I love this one over here. Like, it's just beautiful mountains all the way around. It's a beautiful valley in the middle where we can build our city. Downside is, it is only 21% buildable area and no sea connection. Like, compare that to Waterway Pass, for example, which is 53 and has it all. But no. I like this. I think that we can do wonders, okay? I believe. And let's see here. Uffington, no way, Jose. As always, is going to be Keralisville to begin with. We might change that later on, okay? To City of Waterpoo, for those who remember City Skylines Season 1. European, North American. Like, I live in Europe, so obviously I kind of want to see North American stuff because I've seen European stuff quite a bit. Natural disaster, left-hand truck. How about no? And disable tutorials. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. The beautiful city of Keralisville. And this is what I mean. Look at this. Being ground level. Don't. Close call. And just look at the beautiful mountains around this valley. I think this looks really, really nice. And hopefully we can do some wonders with it because this is pretty. So I have been doing some thinking. Yes, that happens sometimes. But as we progress, we are able to unlock tiles and hopefully we can unlock all the tiles reaching the far end of the map over here and then build our own sea connection because that is something you can do in City Skylines 2. Might be a little bit of a tight squeeze for the ships, but with some landscaping, terraforming, some canals here and there, that should be doable. By the way, you know what? I have not really spent much time looking at details yet in the game. And I like this. Like City Skylines 1. Hey, dude, you're going my way. City Skylines 1 had all those cartoonish cars and trucks and such. This is much, much, much better. But yes, you might be thinking, well, you have 500k. What you gonna do with those? My forte is building roads, bushes, and doing pipe jobs all over the place. So I guess that is where we're gonna be wasting our cash. And looking at this little tile of ours, which is this region over here, and industry, wind blows this way. And I don't think wind changes in the game whatsoever. So if we would put down our industry in the far end, that's going to be blowing up the mountain, I guess. So, what we will do, we're going to do a nice road going all the way. Maybe even like an elevated. By the way, okay, let me see here. Options, graphics. Can I turn off the clouds? I can, right? Disabled. And there was light. Light as this. Or maybe not so much. Well, we'll see. But maybe even making like an elevated highway going or a road going all the way to the far end. So all the trucks coming in with goods and going out with goods will bypass the main city. So let's maybe spend a little bit of time. And as you can see, I've done a tutorial and played around with the game a little bit and I haven't really unlocked much of it, but there are so many possibilities. It's like playing with City Skylines 1 with mods kind of feel when it comes to roads stuff. So look at this, for example. Boom. Elevated highway, or road at least, going all the way through here. Then we're gonna bypass that maybe. You know what? Prepare for awkward commentary. This is what we will have to deal with because when I'm building roads, it's gonna be a lot of focus. And I know what you're thinking, that are we gonna do grids? Yeah, I think we're gonna do grids. Because the thing is that I want to squeeze in as much as possible in this style of ours to begin with. And doing bendy roads for the bendy people might not be the way to go. But then again, I do like the bendy roads, right? Let me see here. I like trains. Stop it, pause it, zoom in. Even they have improved quite a bit. This is not shabby at all. So let's take this all... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's just too much distraction. I'm terribly sorry, but that is how this game is gonna be. So I guess what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this road all the way to the far end. And I guess turn it some... I love the measurement thingy. That is brilliant to have, because I kind of like my perfect roads all over the place. And if they're not perfect, I'm like, they don't have to be perfect. I mean, roads in real life are not perfect, right? So it is what it is. And then we're gonna get this big road, maybe even Steven, 800, like that. That is not bad. And then what I'm thinking is getting this in a nice bend to that somehow. Let's see if we can do that. Let's do a little bend. See, all the bendy possibilities as well in the game. Grids, haven't really played around with them yet. Replace elevation. I like that. That is something I will be using quite a bit. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. It's a little bend. I know this is super unnecessary, okay? But that's what we're gonna do. And then, let's see here. We need to get those roads. We need to make interesting shapes. That is what I'm all for. So interesting shapes it is. Then this goes over here, and that merges to that. And then, and then maybe to make it a little bit more interesting, can I? No, I can't, because that it is in the way. No, that's perfect. You know what? That might actually be it. And that goes out. That could be going all the way in this shape later on. And maybe even, let me see here. I'm gonna waste the whole budget. I can feel it. Okay, it might be bankrupt going on to episode 2. But hopefully not. Then go more bendy. And can I somehow bend it like Beckham? Okay, this is a lot of bends over here, Keralis. I can do this. Oh. Ew, behave. That's a shape if I've seen one. I'm not sure how that is going to be working out, but I mean... So if those stop here, I'm not sure we've seen one of those in real life before, but now we have bendy roads for the bendy people, I guess. This is by far one of my favorite features so far. The little roundabouts. It's like GTA San Andreas and Groove Street. It is a shame though that you can't really zone anything around those. But it's just so easy to make perfect roundabouts now. It's just beautiful. But I think that will be all the streets we need. And I just looked at my recording timer. I've been recording for 45 minutes and all I've got is some streets. So I don't think... Nah, this is not going to be an episode 1, I guess. So I might do a cut. And just to fill you guys in what has happened, in case I make a cut, which I probably will, is that we've got roads and they are beautiful. A little bit of wonky, but for being episode 1, I take that. Even got beautiful keys. All the way, well, they're kind of wonky, but I take those as well. And you might be Keralis, you're not bankrupt, you get quite a bit of cash. That is because we unlocked a few milestones, like we did achieve the tiny village that was 600k and a bunch of cool stuff, healthcare and death care, same, a little bit different I guess, and a small village that was 700k, and elementary school and high school has been unlocked. Also, one thing which I kind of like is that once you progress, you get development points and you can spend them wisely in this little development tree. Like crematorium. Maybe, why not? Burying the dead people. Can't we just do that in the incinerator plant? Who knows? That might also be a little bit of same, but different situation, right? College. Okay, you know what? I think it is time to start playing the game. It is. What would one do to begin with? I guess we need power. We need some water pipe jobs. That's a shame, by the way. I love doing my pipe jobs. Now the pipes are kind of within the streets, which is not terribly because, you know, like I always did my pipe jobbing on the streets and now we have them all over the place. So it's a win-win, I guess. So you see here, water pumping, water tower, groundwater pumping station. We have quite a bit of that over here and over here. Got it. And a poop cannon needs to be placed. Okay, we need to terraform or landscape this part a little bit, or maybe just even unlock this tile. We do have healthcare. I mean, the cemetery. Let's just throw in the incineration plant, I guess. Or the landfill, that would work out. Okay, so power. What comes to power? What would make Greta proud? Wind turbines. We won't go there. I think we're gonna go with the small coal power plant to begin with. And that is mainly because looking at the wind situation over here, it is not brilliant for having this. I mean, that would be an output of 193 megawatts out of 5. Yeah, we do have quite a terrible tile, or tiles, to do that. Where would one place that? Like higher up, maybe? In the future? I mean, yeah, that would be maximum wind over here, but that is not gonna happen. Nuclear power plant. This is the way. But not for 5 million bucks, it's not. Transformer station. So I guess if I would put that down over here, connected to those outside power lines over here, which is conveniently placed on my map or lot, that means I could buy power from the neighbors, right? But then again, that's stupido. Well, it's not really, but I want to be self-sustained. Okay, so we're gonna have industrial zone. Maybe let's keep that intact for like a park, just to divide up all the ugliness. And how big is this guy? Well, it's kind of big. Let's delete this and that, and let's get... Should we do 1 or 2 guys? I don't want to do 2 guys. But then again, for future, 100k Keralis. Does it matter? Because if I would close down this, that means no upkeep, right? Where am I wrong? I gotta say, this is something I haven't really spent much time looking at all the assets and such, but they done fantastic jobs when it comes to like detailing everything. You know, I'm a sucker for stuff like this, so this is so neat. I'm not sure this is gonna work, but let's say I would do this, connect those up like so, and then in a nice straight shape, take them into here. Does that mean that I will be selling all the access power to our neighbors? Well, something is going out, so I guess it might work, because we will be needing quite a bit of cash, because, well, somebody built roads for an empty city. Well, maybe me, I guess. But now those guys need water, they also need a poop cannon. Okay, so that water is flowing this way, so I guess we're gonna be buying all the tiles anyhow, right? And I'm able to buy 7 at this moment, so let's just buy... Why not? And then get a poop cannon situated somewhere over here, in the far end downstreams. We're gonna make it parody later on, but what can a man do at this stage? And then maybe just... Do we need both of them to this? Nah, I think it's just sewage, right? For all that chocolate milk coming out. Will it come out? Well, time will tell. Oh no, maybe it's not working. Oh, I've missed this so much. Soon, the whole river will be brown. Especially downstreams, I guess, but that's what it is. And then we need water as well. So should we maybe get a pumping station just next to this? Just for the beautiful aroma in the water in our community? We could. We technically could put that in over here. But we do have a little bit of groundwater, so maybe just use this. I've never used one of those. I guess momentarily we can just get this in somewhere abouts. Maybe even like here. Like here. Let's just get this over here. This is just temporarily, okay? So this will be pumping just to avoid everybody getting sick in our little community. And one thing which I noticed, like most of the buildings which you pop down, they do come with some upgrades. So extra pumps, for example, so we can kind of transform that building. Advanced filtering system, nobody needs that. Maybe we do. But now, let's just keep it like that. Are you guys happy now? Okay, those should be happy. Trucks are rolling out. Why are trucks? Oh, okay, so that is kind of like a cold delivery, right? Indeed it is. Stop, pause, collaborate, and listen. So we're gonna have industrial zone over here. I guess here we will have the low residential zone. Here would be medium and high and offices. Is that how we're gonna go about it? They do have power, they do have water, they do have sewage. We will need some healthcare, garbage management, and education. But hey, let's just start this. So as thinking of it, so this is a main road, this is a big road as well. I usually do this, but it's not ideal because like commercial zones, they do cause noise pollution. But if I would do this, they will be complaining about it later on. But hey, it is my rules. I am the captain now, right? So that would be it. And then the rest of it, should we just do a residential zone? That's going to be a lot of peeps moving in at the same time. It will definitely test our traffic, right? Man, I just wish that this was possible to like zone around this. There's going to be a lot of cranes coming in. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that is going to be the low. We also have a little bit of demand for medium. And the question is if we should. Okay, so this road goes to nowhere at this stage, but it will go down somewhere in this region in the future. So people can bypass all that traffic over here and go straight into the main city. That is the plan, at least, I guess. Oh, I don't want to bore you guys to death, but stuff like this, I could just be spending so much time watching. Stuff being built up left and right. Why is there... Okay, yeah. Oh, poor guy's just waiting over here. Okay, stuff like this will be tweaked later on because I don't think this is going to be ideal with heavy traffic. But currently, I guess that's gonna work. Okay, so as I was saying, industrial zone will be situated over here. So let me just zone out a little bit of this. Oh, that's a big zone, Keralis. I mean, for the greater good, right? And then we have garbage management. So we do have the landfill, incineration plant, recycling center, and industrial waste processing sites for 6.3 million. That's not gonna happen. Okay, so let's start with the landfill. Why is everything so huge? That's what she said. Okay, you might be Keralis. There was supposed to be a park here. Well, park is no more. We will have a beautiful landfill. And one thing which I adore is this little drag and droppy tool. Like this. Like, look how perfect it just gets. The landfill. Bam! Ta-da! Oh, I guess I spent my whole summer building roads and now fall has arrived. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the seasons. What you guys think? I mean, we are in the northern hemisphere, so it's gonna be winter very, very soon as well. It's gonna be like, oh, snow. Maybe snow. I'm not sure if it will snow on this map, but maybe it will. Anyhow, we do have the beautiful landfill zone over here. We can upgrade that with garbage truck depot, as that was waste collection point and waste recycling unit. I guess eventually we will, but I'm a little bit afraid of the upkeep costs. And we're still in deficit by quite a bit. So let's just keep it as it is. Haven't seen any trucks rolling out from this yet, but maybe we don't need them yet. And then I guess what we could do is just zone the industrial zone just the way around this. It's such a proud day in the city of Keralisville. They love the landfill area, so they're popping up left and right. Don't look at the chimneys. That is good for us. It's gonna be blowing that way. Nobody's gonna mind and care unless we do a ski resort up there. That is gonna be bad. But at the moment, nobody cares. And by the way, those guys underneath here, I kind of feel bad for them. They're gonna be living in the shadows 24/7. Look at this. They even have a little greenhouse. Oh, what do you do? Oh, Tai Chi. or whatever it's called. But no tomatoes are going to be growing in that greenhouse anytime soon, I guess. So, up next, we would need healthcare, death care, we need education, eventually we're going to need fire and rescue and police and such. Money-wise, still in a deficit. But one day... Oh, do they need... oh, they waited for hearse. We don't have any hearses. Can we outsource the hearses? What hearse are you waiting for, by the way? Which hearse is gathering your dead people? We have a beautiful landfill over there if you kind of like... I mean, take the car and just go there, I guess. Oh, maybe that is a thing. Maybe the other cities, they send hearses to take our dead people to use as fertilizer. I just don't know. But one thing I do know that we need more zones because we need more cash. And as I said previously, this is a bad mojo because this is going to cause noise pollution, but we need them. That goes over here and that's going to be going all the way along the big streets like so. Perfect, perfect. And you know what? Prepare for awkward commentary. And I still miss my pipe jobs, by the way. Because now every street is integrated with piping. And I'm like, hey, why you do that? Look at this. Little thriving community. Even the shop is popping up on the main streets over here. Yuck. Waxo. They wax. Wax you. Shop late. Amazing. We also have Leper gas station. Oh, there's the hearses. You're stealing my fertilizer. Where do you come from? Oh, milestone 3 has been unlocked. We got 800k, which we can spend on more roads. No, I'm just kidding. A firehouse, a police station, some stone mining, livestock farming, and a bunch of cool stuff, I guess. But I'm gonna wait with most of them because first we need to focus on healthcare and death care, I guess. By the way, when do we unlock these over here, the high density? Because this looks a little bit silly, because there's the row houses, a little bit bigger, and then the tiny businesses. I guess maybe when they grow and level up, they become bigger as well, or higher buildings. But I like this. I know like most Americans are like, yeah, kind of boring style, the NA style, but I'm living in Europe, you know, like I don't see stuff like this on a daily basis, right? So for me, this is like a little bit exotic. This looks mighty fine. Still those hearses. Okay, as I said, death care and healthcare, right? So let's go over here. Medical clinic. I don't want to spend upkeep costs, but at the same time, oh, you know what? What Keralis? I want to do this to begin with. Let's go in here. Let's spend some development points on roundabouts. Unlock that and maybe even unlock parking spaces because. As you saw here in the little bit higher density zone, we have cars parking left and right. It doesn't look bad or terrible by any means, but maybe not ideal. Now the nerd within me, kind of like, I just want to zoom in and take a peek what's happening in the backyards. But that's not going to be any progress done in the video. But I wanted to do this. Let's upgrade this roundabout over here. Do we go super big? Ooh, or a little bit bigger? Super big? Technically not needed to be super big. Let's just have a little bit bigger and see what happens. And maybe even getting this roundabout upgraded as well. That's not needed, Keralis. It is what it is. I think that's going to be beautiful. And we can place some bushes or trees in the middle later on. Not sure that's... Okay. What's happening over here? Why is this traffic so slow? You know what? Before this gets worse, let's go over here and let's unlock advanced road services. Yes, please. That I think will give us a little bit of stuff which we can tweak and such. You can even like make the roads without the cars and parked on the side. But let's maybe do a little switcheroo over here. Let's do one way going Don't want to do this. Yeah, you know what? That's going to be good for us. Let's tweak them like a so. It's just confused. What's happening? Look at this guy. He's like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, that way. Perfect. And hopefully what we can do here is get rid of those lights. Can I just do a stop sign? Would that improve the traffic flow somehow? Not sure it will. I mean, stuff like this is something we're going to figure out later on. This is just the beauty of it, right? What was I doing? Healthcare. Yes, Keralis. That's something we need in the city. Let's get over here. Let's get the medical clinic up. And I'm just going to poop it in over here. I know it's not a main road, but it's pretty much centered on the whole city at this stage. So it's kind of close to those guys. And it's kind of close to those guys. And even into the industrial sector with the main roads over here, right? And let's see here. So this has upgrades. Emblems Depot. Can't afford that. And extension wings. Which goes, I guess, in the back and such. Perfect. You know what? I'm not going to upgrade that. But now we have this. So I guess people want to have a cemetery as well. Because obviously they can't be using the landfill. Which we just created. And I know for a fact that this one is humongous. But I don't want to have it like, I mean, this is such a downer coming into the beautiful city of Keralisville and boom, dead people all over the place. So let's maybe delete this. Can we squeeze that in, hide it behind this overpass, which I created for no reason whatsoever. But I think it looks kind of nice. Cemetery, boom. Will it squeeze in over here? It's actually a perfect fit. Bam. Happy faces. Yay. See dead people. Even that guy. Oh, this is a great opportunity to build on my business just next to this. It is a little bit bigger than the vanilla one, and it does come with upgrades as well. Oh, not the vanilla one. City Skylines 1, I mean. Temple Columbarium, whatever that is, and a mausoleum. Does that come on? Oh no, it's just gonna give it even bigger. And I don't know if bigger is better. It's about the motion and the ocean. Okay, you know what? I think we can just leave it at this for the moment. We did unlock the police station and fire department as well, so we need those. How big is this, the firehouse? Could squeeze it in. I cannot. Okay, you know what? I want to have a police station. That is something I want to have next to the industrial zone because in City Skylines 1, usually there tons of crime happened within this region. So let's put it down. Perfect fits. Amazing. Stars all over the place. Those guys are building up. That is perfect. And how about the Popo? Popo rolling out. See this one once again. If this would be an European police car, I would be like, yeah, kinda. But this just screams. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Right? It just screams movies for me, and that's amazing. Just roll out straight off into this beautiful neighborhood of ours. And patrolling the streets, and the fire department will be pooped in as well somewhere abouts. Maybe have a few of those. Not at the moment. Let's just squeeze in one over here. And does that have upgrades? Yes, it does. Garage. Ooh, look at this guy. The suspension is just so funny on those cars. Okay, more space for fire engines. I find this kind of cool. The expansion bit. They can just kind of like attach it and detach it, attach it, detach it. Huh. Perfect. So we got that. Everybody should be happy. You also need education, and I hate that because, well, I don't hate education per se. I just hate the upkeep of it. And now, how much are we in the reds? 3 and is not bad. Considering how many rows we've got all over the place, that is not terrible at all. So that's going to be more industry over here. Let's add more industry over here. And by the way, did that pop up when I recorded? I don't think it did. I've got a thing. Look at what I unlocked. A rock musician mansion. A famous rock star lives in this mansion when not on tour. And for the moment, I've got a place for it. Hopefully we can move this later, can we? Oh yes, we can relocate that. I mean, what a view. Kind of looks like he's even using that water in his pool over here. Or her pool. Other than that, I think this is a fantastic location for it. I mean, just on the riverbank, overlooking the beautiful mountains all over the place. It is not bad at all. Ooh. I love this. Like, look how vibrant and amazing this is in the backyards. It's so green. Just imagine like when spring and summer arrives, it's gonna be super green because of the trees and such. This game, even though it's stressful, it does feel quite relaxing. I'm not sure like if it portrays that when I'm recording this, but it sure is. And I like this. Oh, what time is it, by the way? Oh, it's 10 a.m. I need to show you like night scenario. I did disable that because of video's sake. It's gonna be pitch black darkness, but it looks beautiful nighttime when all the lights are lighting up all the houses and such. So let's say this would be the main street, right? We did unlock parking lots, so technically we could maybe... let's see here. How big is this? Not big. How big is this? And this is... What does it say? Can be upgraded with a car wash. Okay, that kind of thing. So we could put that down somewhere as well. Can I squeeze that in over here? No, I can't because of a roundabout. Why did I build that? No, but you know what? I think we need that. Even though it might be misplaced, it does cost upkeep. But eventually, this will be great having. Car wash. Because why not? And then in the backstages, we can have more apartment buildings. The big ones. The big ones. Boom. There we go. So I guess we won't be needing much of the residential zones over here for some time to come. But we do need some education. So we have a high school and an elementary school. And I just want to have one for the upkeep's sake for the moment. Can we? No. Let's do this maybe here. Happy faces all over the place? I guess so. Comes with upgrades. Why on earth would we need a children's clinic in an elementary school? Do they have? No, they don't. They have like a school nurse, but not a whole wing. What is happening inside of the school to the kids? Maybe not the best place to place it, but you know what? It's only a game. Why have to be mad? Extension wing and a playground. Oh yeah, I was saying, let's do this. Since we did have the parking garage upgraded over here, let's maybe use some of those streets over here, like wide sidewalks, because this is going to be like the main shopping street or whatever. Okay, this doesn't look like the main shopping street, but eventually it will be, I hope. And is anybody using this? 1 out of 160 cars? Polaris suits? Ew, behave. Okay, that is kind of neat, I guess. Oh, it's big. You can maybe even have it just like here. Where would this? Yeah, you know what? I think that would be pretty much centered the whole shebang. So let's just put it in over here, like that. Look at the beautiful skyline. Don't worry, eventually it will become something. Like the thing I'm waiting for is this, I guess. Like in the residential zone, we have this and a mixed housing. So the North American style apartment buildings with commercial space on the bottom and apartments on the top. So much stuff we need to do. So we have small park, small plaza, small playground, dog park, and campfire sites. I mean, dogs are cool, right? So let's put in one of those parks over here. Hopefully people will enjoy that. Maybe even here somewhere abouts. And then have like a little pedestrian path going. Let's see. It's like a agility park. Hopefully somebody's going to be using it. I'm a little bit worried that nobody's using this. 2 out of 160 cars. Okay, you know what? I think what we need to do is get more car parks. And I'm gonna try those instead. Shall we? Yes, we shall. And the thing is that, will somebody use it? Well, time will tell. Can even get a little commercial zone over here as well. Zaboom. I mean, say what you want. It's super enjoyable. I am worried about the frames because they are not great. And hopefully some patches will improve that. Let's just speed this up and see if something happens with the car parks. Like, technically, I mean, driving along the streets, why would somebody use this when you can just park here and be all happy about it? And I'm like, yeah, that's a valid point, but I will do... I guess I could do... Yeah, see? No parking. No parking. No parking. To about here. See if something changes. Ooh! What is that? I mean, that is... but that is nice. Okay, so at the end of the day, people are starting using this. And that is money into the treasury. What you guys think about the city? Okay, it's a little bit of a mess. Everything's gonna be tied up together. Oh, I hate that. Well, I don't really hate that. But, like, I wish we could just zone around that. So I'm gonna be doing this instead. Zaboom, baboom. Yeah, look at that. Straight off. So I guess up next, that's gonna be industrial area over here and a lot of pollution. So we would need to buy tiles. I can buy 15. So I guess I would do those 4. And then maybe even going this way with the industrial zone. But there's, you know, like, there's plenty of industrial zoned out. And they just don't have enough people, and that's just because I haven't really zoned enough of the low residential peeps. Oh, one thing I forgot about. We also would need to get the high school in somewhere abouts. And I know this is ginormous as well. Ooh, yeah. And maybe if I delete those roads, we could maybe squeeze it in. But there's so much space which is gonna be lost. Okay. We might regret this decision here. And then we can have some housing over here. And this comes with extension wings. Perfect. School library. Not too shabby. And what is that? Sports field. Could this be any bigger? This is huge. Okay, delete those for the moment. Oh, I'm sorry, people. You will get your cars back. No. Don't delete that. And then get this in here. And then we can have car parks, paths all the way around. This might actually not be too shabby. And then we can maybe even center some parks around this place. Is this thumbs up, people? Everybody's happy. Super happy. And money-wise, it's getting there. Okay, it's getting there. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think. It is raining. It is 10 degrees. It is fall. It is October. And winter is just around the corner. Hopefully, it ain't gonna snow, but I think it actually might. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about it. I'm enjoying myself. Sounds terrible, but you know what I mean, right? In game. Just in the game. And the thing is that there is so much to do in it. Like, for example, I need to go over here. I need to get the buses up and running. We gotta get some taxis going. But that is something I'm gonna focus on the next episode. For the moment, this was just getting the city off the ground. I like this zone better than this zone. Maybe we just need a little bit of higher residential zone buildings here as well. Some of those row houses would kind of do fine. Money-wise, I don't want to look at that. We're gonna bounce back eventually, one day, I hope. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Keralis. Let me know what you think about this and do smash the like button. I will see you. Why are you parking on the sides of the streets? Oh yeah, I removed your parking lot. Fair enough. See you guys in the next episode of City Skylines, which will be out in a day or two or something. Because this is fun. I just hope the frames get better and improved, because it might get framey. Bye, everybody.